it's me. You know what's one of the hardest things for us as humans? It's this tug of war between wanting deep connection and being scared of it at the same time. We long to not feel so alone. We want to be close to someone, to really be seen and understood. The moment that starts to happen, though, fear often kicks in and we pull away. That push and pull, the wanting and the fearing, creates a lot of tension inside. It's exhausting. So what happens is we build walls around our hearts to keep ourselves safe, only to knock them down again when the loneliness becomes too much. And then we build them back up when closeness feels like a threat. It's a cycle many of us don't even realize we're stuck in. If you're walking a path of self-discovery, you'll probably come face to face with this pattern sooner or later. Underneath a lot of the pain, the emotional ups and downs, and the difficulties in our relationships, this is often what's hiding. A deep inner conflict between wanting connection and fearing it. We can't truly connect with someone unless we're coming from our most honest, authentic self. Not from our head or some version of ourselves we think we should be. The part of us that overthinks everything, our ego, our intellect, it can't find the rhythm of real intimacy. That part tries to control everything. But love and connection are not about control. They're about flow. They're about presence. Real closeness happens when we're in touch with our core. That wise, alive, open part of us. That's where trust lives. That's where we can be fully ourselves and let ourselves be seen to others too. But when we're scared of our own feelings, when we don't trust what's inside of us, it's almost impossible to let that kind of connection happen. And that's why this inner work matters so much. When we finally stop running from ourselves, when we face what's inside without judgment, we start to find moments of real peace and aliveness. In those moments, we're not performing, we're not hiding, we're simply being. And it feels like relief. But when we avoid our true self, even if we don't realize we're doing it, it becomes really hard to be open with anyone else. We stay guarded. We stay lonely. So here's the shift. Instead of trying to protect yourself all the time, imagine what would happen if you let yourself give fully. What if you choose to believe that your true safety doesn't come from control or withdrawal, but rather from connection? What if you gave yourself permission to share the best of who you are, even if it feels scary at first? When we hold back, when we protect ourselves too tightly, we also block the best parts of us from being seen and shared. Our kindness, our creativity, our depth, our love, they get trapped behind walls of fear. And then we wonder why we feel empty or unseen. But when you start to let even a little of that good out into the world, your honesty, your care, your presence, life meets you there. People meet you there. It doesn't mean there won't be moments of fear. There will be. But you don't have to let the fear steer your life. You can choose to soften, to open, and to trust. You can say, I want to give what's real and good in me to life, to others. I'm done holding back. That's how the fear starts to dissolve. That's how the loneliness starts to fade. That's how the tension starts to release. Because you're no longer fighting yourself. You're no longer believing the lie that closeness equals danger or that you have to hide to be safe. Instead, you begin to feel at home in yourself and in the world. And you don't need to make this some big dramatic transformation overnight. Just try the practice. Try saying, today, I'm going to give a little more of my true self to life. Say it even if you're not sure how. Say it even if a part of you resists. Keep saying it until it starts to feel possible. Love you. Connect soon.